Testing, testing. This is a sound check, making sure the sound is all good. That's a good question, actually, because for the last 30 minutes I've been trying to get my capture card working, and it did not want to cooperate. But fear not, I have a couple backups. I don't think it'd be very entertaining to watch me play Hearthstone or Diablo or anything like that. So I was thinking that I could play something that I bought a while ago and never finished. Let me just make sure everything's all good to go here. Hello, Dan Vulcans. Hello, is it Tai Nguyen? I'm not sure, 100% sure how to pronounce that. Oh, and we've got Jonathan Mulberry here too. Welcome to the stream, guys. Okay, I'm gonna need a moment to get this stuff ready here because like T. Okay, Nguyen. Okay. We got explore more of the journey. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't believe I've seen your name before. Are you a fairly new patron, or is this just your first time joining us in a live stream? Haha, I got my password first go. I love it when that happens. Got Scott Neverdesky. Scott never fails to show up and support us. What's new in the life of Spiky Bry? Well, Scott, since you're asking, I'm actually... So I've been spending the last... I think it's been about 2.5 months at this point. Let's see, started in April, May. So yeah, 2.5 months I've been exercising and dieting, trying to get back in shape. Because I have decided that for my Pictured Rocks hike, I'm actually going to go in September on the week of Labor Day, which is September 2nd. So I've requested Tuesday through Friday off, which will give me a lot of time to travel and do the hike. Everything has been going good. I'm down about 14 pounds now. And I'm on our last trip that we took to Minister Creek. I felt a lot more energetic. I felt less tired, I had less trouble going uphill and stuff, so it was a good feeling. Let's see. Where is my stuff? Christopher R. Abbey. Oh, okay. Good to see you, Christopher. We got Brad Bowman. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, my original post said the stream was at 9:30, and I immediately changed it to 9 because I made a mistake. Okay, Krabby for short. I don't know if I'll remember that, but never mind. CR Abbey. That makes total sense. Do I know if Thomas filmed any of his trip to Carlsbad? I don't believe he did because I don't think he had much time to actually film. I think he just mostly took pictures. And I don't think he had any of our camera gear, so it would have been kind of hard to film anyways. Melissa Poole, welcome to the stream. S. Xiong, well, thank you very much. I'm in okay shape right now. I still have a long way to go before I kind of get back into my former youthful self, so to speak. Jonathan Mulberry, I watched the first mini episode of Manistee last night, and it looked like you had been working out a lot then. Either way, great plan. I don't... that was at a point where I was exercising, so I had lost a little bit of weight, but I had been fluctuating a lot, and right now I'm, like I said, I'm 2.5 months in, so I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling like I'm, keeping the, I'm feeling motivated, I guess. Okay, where are my games? What? Hold on one second. Did I uninstall it? Oh, I loaded up the wrong thing. I don't need Origin. So I'm trying to load up the game at the same time, but I just forget where everything is. There we are. Thank you, Melissa. Well, Scott, never say never, right? Because I think if I can get back into good shape, I wouldn't be opposed to doing a much longer hike. So, like I said earlier, I mean, this is for my own benefit, but it also goes towards helping me prepare for the Pictured Rocks hike. So who knows? After that 40-mile hike, maybe I'll want to do like 80 miles or whatever. All right, I'm loading up the game right now. I need to plug in a controller. Need a cable. Oops, that one's really short. I'm gonna use this one over here. Ellie's on the ottoman next to me, just chilling out. You want to say hi to everyone, Ellie? No? Okay. So, I decided the game we'll play is Assassin's Creed Origins, because it's kind of a cool, visually pleasing game. Have I tried out the Oculus Quest? No. Is that recently new? The only time I tried VR was when like it first came out. Robbie had the HTC Vive, and he had like the controllers, and he had the visor obviously, and he also had the little stands so it can detect your full body location in the room, and it was really cool. I mean, once you've got it all set up and you've got enough shape to do it, it's really cool because the minute you put that visor on, you really do feel like your brain is just tricked into thinking that you're in that place. So like I was playing this one game where well, you walk around the room and you choose what game you want to play, but there was a table, and I was kind of like looking at the table, and you just automatically, without even thinking, lean over the table and try not to bump into it with your waist, even though it doesn't even exist there. You just automatically do it. It's kind of weird. Brad Bowman, standalone. After Immortal demo at Best Buy. Sick good, no cables. Okay. I'll have to look that up. I'm kind of curious. VR is looking a lot cooler nowadays. My initial thoughts about VR was just I didn't want to. Well, first of all, I didn't want to be an early adopter of VR because I know there's a long it has a long way to go in terms of improving the technology. So I figured, just like computers or TVs or any sort of technology, if you just wait a few years, you can get the technology will just be much better, and it'll have a longer lifespan. But additionally, I just couldn't see myself, getting all quote unquote suited up to play VR when all I really want to do is kind of like relax. But I mean, I've seen videos of certain VR games, and it looks really cool. Like eventually, it'll get to the point where I just feel like it's worth it if not for the novelty alone. Scott Never Defty. I'm still waiting for a VR game that will replicate what we. Hold on. Can I move this to? I don't know if I can move the screens. Okay, hold on 1 second. Gotta switch the screens around. Okay, so Scott Neverdusky said, I'm still waiting for a VR game that will replicate what we see in-game themed animes before I get back into gaming. I've been curious about that too, if you guys would ever be interested in the CDT, PCT, or AT. So, Melissa, it's hard to say yes or no because, I mean, like, do you want to commit? Like, I don't want to say yes and commit to it and like get your guys' hopes up because committing to that's a big thing to commit to, you know. Um, but I will say that it would be awesome to at least do some of the AT or some of the PCT, like you know when longer hikes become look less daunting. You know, I would love to do a section of it. Have you heard of the Void yet? No. I'll have to check out that link. Sal Delicio, welcome to the stream. Yo Yoda. Are VR controllers better on hands than the big regular controllers? That's a question for us wearing down in our joints. I think they are. Just because I feel like they're designed to be more ergonomic to your hands. Jason Bourgeois says, it would have been great for Bryan to do the stream as Yoda, but he said his voice couldn't take talking like that for an hour. Yeah, I could talk like this for a while, but it's very hard. I don't know if I could do it for that long. Plus, it would probably get really old really fast. Okay, so let me finish setting up this stream here. That's not what I want. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to set something up here on the streaming doodad. This needs to be that one. Okay. And then position. Okay. Kind of a late stream, so I'm not expecting too many people to show up. But feel free to ask any questions too. I will answer questions. Whoops, hold on. So I'm going to need to put on headphones too, actually. Otherwise the sound is going to be awful. So if you showed up late, I was saying that I spent like the last half hour trying to get one of my consoles set up and it just wasn't working. So we'll have to manage, or you have to kind of deal with me while I do this. And it's being really annoying. What were my Yoda ears made of? So I just recently gotten a new pair of sneakers, and they were the little cardboard bits that are inserted into the sneakers to kind of keep them from getting crushed. And I pulled them out, and Andrew was like, "Oh, those could be Yoda ears." So we just figured, if you saw like one of our old shoutouts, Robbie was being Princess Leia with like headphones on his ears for the Leia buns, and Andrew just basically had a piece of paper with a stormtrooper mask drawn on it. So we figured, I guess this isn't any more silly than what we've done in the past. Do you guys remember if you had any cell service last time you were in Dolly? Thinking of going on a trip soon. I don't believe we had any cell service when we were in Dolly Sods. Because you kind of, well, I guess it depends on the part you were in, but the loop that we took, no, because as you're driving in, you lose cell service, and I don't think I ever remember it coming back at any point during that trip. Okay. So let me just make sure everything's good here. cancel. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out. It's been a while since I've fiddled around with this. Do I have just here? No. Oh, Esther Sugai, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you lately, but maybe that's just because I haven't streamed in a while. Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's working. So I'm gonna do this really quick. Okay, so hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, can you guys hear me? Is it too loud? Like what? Let me know what's going on. Yeah. Perfect volume. You guys can hear me over the sound of the game and stuff. Okay. Hey, William Beck. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad to see you in one of our live streams. Now that you're on Patreon, hope you have been enjoying our videos and everything, and hopefully you've had a chance to kind of check out the bloopers and commentary that we offer on Patreon too. Oh, Esther says, yes, I've been missing streams. Nice to go to, by the way. Thank you, and it's good to have you back on the streams. Let's see. We went to the Smokies last weekend. Still 0 bear sightings. Seeing 10 bears now. Other parts of Tennessee, go figure. I request you play StarCraft Original Zergs vs. Protoss Fog of War Navy. I don't have original StarCraft on here, but I could definitely do that. I love StarCraft, so. Now the question is who do I have to be Zerg or do I have to be Protoss? Because I'm a Protoss main. Okay. I totally forget all the buttons, so how do I attack? Okay. Probably gonna see me fumble around a lot because I don't remember anything. Alright, maybe we figure out where I need to go. I'm here. I guess I was going here. Protoss all day, that's right. Look at my meager little shield. Alright. Where is it supposed to be? Oh my god. Like I said, I haven't played this in a long time, so I don't remember anything. Like any of the buttons. So you're probably gonna see me die. Oh, is this a bad guy? Oh, that's bad. Crap.
Die already! You can run dirty now!
Come on. Yeah. Come out. Come out and fight me. Oh god.
If it moves, kill it! Die! Die!
Crouching. Why am I crouching? Oh god. Alright. I have no idea what I did there, but it worked. Oh, there's a guy down there. Let's see if I remember how to assassinate this guy. Okay, don't jump off. Climb. There we go. Nice. Well, I guess we're going down here. Wait a minute, have I been here? Oh, this isn't the right spot. That marker. Okay, well, I went to the right spot. Wrong spot. Tim Lawson, welcome to the stream. Alright, Brad, have a good night. Thanks for joining us, man. Scott Neverdusky. Dang, I'm so lost. Oh, okay, there's my marker. Marie Fisher, hey, welcome to the stream. You're watching me bumble around. I guess the capture isn't, or the stream isn't very smooth, is it? It looks kind of choppy. It plays very smoothly on my computer, though. I remember the days where games didn't have markers. Yeah. Nowadays, games have just too much stuff. It's like an information overload. That's my biggest problem when I want to go back and play a game that I haven't played in a while. Is just there's so much information. I literally cannot figure out what I was supposed to be doing. Like this game, I just decided to pick the nearest quest and go do it. Because who knows what I was doing before I
Mysterious killings have led here. This symbol is old. This place is from a long time lost.
Alright. William Beck, are you asking if we went to the Smokies? Or you... I have a friend that is a first responder in Ware Valley near Cades Cove. She posted a mother bear and 3 cubs since her past life. World of Warcraft changed that. Suddenly solo players' games copied their markers requests. Was it World of Warcraft? I never played World of Warcraft, but I think the first game that I clearly remember with quest markers and stuff was Skyrim. What is going on? You hear that noise? There's like sliding over there. It's like some weird ritual cult. There's something over there. Looks like an exit over there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's not a hard game, but...
Surprise, see me?
What the heck?
What is this insolence? Who dares to intrude upon our most sacred work?
Sacred? A trail of death led me here. This cavern reeks of the profane. Are you the bloody hand responsible?
The goddess Serket is she who tightens the throat, and the one who lets us breathe. I do her will. I am her sting. All of the souls were chosen from lesser faiths. But we study their organs and read the signs. Soon, we will know Serket's secrets and become immortal.
This was your last chance to win the goddess's favor. Let's test your immortality, shall we?
Oh, okay, guess we're fighting. That was a cheap shot. Oh my gosh, I might die here. I don't know. I don't remember how to break a shield. Oh, this is bad. Get up. What's going on? Let's kill this guy first. Come here.
Alarm!
Oh, so overpowered. This whatever this ability is. Andrew had the roughest route on your Smokies adventure. Yeah, that's true. He definitely did. I don't think my trip or my path wasn't hard at all, but I had a really hard time with that trail. I just think I wasn't used to. I don't know. I guess I just wasn't used to that much uphill. I don't know if it was because I was maybe out of shape or if I just hadn't like hiked something like that in a while.
The ravings of a madman.
An archer assassin, yeah. Well, that's how I played Skyrim. Tim Lawson says, this October we have 2 campsites reserved in the Smokies. We'll be leaving out from the Big Creek Trailhead. I believe AA left out of the Big Creek area on the sort of first night trip. I think that sounds familiar, yeah. Regular sword, ooh, sounds fancy. Let's see if it's actually worth any or good or anything. This. I guess it looks better. Slightly more damage. I don't know, let's equip it.
The raving.
The ravings of a madman. Okay. Man, I really wish I knew what I was doing. So the first time I played Skyrim, I played as a mage, and I kept trying to do this one quest that had NPCs with me, like friendly NPCs, and they kept attacking me, and I had no idea what was going on. And I just thought the game was broken, and eventually I found out it was because I was using a fireball spell, and it has area of effect damage.
I arrived too late
which also
to save
damaged
this
my
one.
NPCs, which just made them automatically attack.
You'll be the last
Kind
victim of this cursed
bad
ritual.
Oversight. Hey, Joshua Zweidzig. Yeah, the reason you thought it was at 9:30 was because when I initially posted it, I said 9:30, and then I changed it. So you probably got the email that said, like, hey, this is at 9:30. I realized it, like, right as I posted it. So I was hoping maybe people would have seen, or wouldn't have seen it until I had changed it, but I guess that wasn't the case. But I'm glad you made it. We're playing Assassin's Creed Origins, which is an Assassin's Creed game based in Egypt. And I honestly really have very little clue as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see. I don't like the heat either. I was in Jasper last weekend. One day was really warm. The rest of the time was nice and cool. So same with me, Josh. This is literally my first Assassin's Creed game. When they first came out, like, it was intriguing and everything to me. Oh, I guess I can't do it. It was really intriguing to me, but I just had heard, like, the reviews and everything said they were kind of, like, average. And then this one, I think, was, like, one of the ones that got really good reviews, so I eventually decided to get it. Plus, it was on sale, and I had a new computer, so I kind of wanted to give my computer a run for its money. I camped at Pictured Rocks in Michigan UP last week, and it got down to 37 degrees at night. Yeah, the temperature up there can fluctuate a lot. In our episode at Pictured Rocks, we had perfect weather, and it actually turned out to be that weather was kind of almost a fluke. because the day we left it got much colder, like at least 15 degrees colder. Let's see, abilities. Do I have an ability? Oh, I have 2 ability points. I'm gonna spare you the boredom of me reading what skills to get, and I'll just do that some other time. Oh.
Papa, when you met Mother, how did you know she liked you?
My heart lit on fire, of course. She smiled at me, and her eyes rendered me helpless.
So if a girl likes you, she smiles at you?
Son, there are some things I can't explain to you. The stars, how to fight, but this is something not even the gods can tell. You will have to ask a goddess.
Okay, interesting. Tim Lawson says, we're going to the Big Creek Trail, to the connector, over to the John Muir Trail. We'll stay a night at the fire tower and then back to the parking lot on the 3rd day. That sounds like a good trip, man. I'm not sure why the stream is so laggy for you guys. So we're actually planning a new trip for the July 4th weekend, and we're still trying to kind of work out where exactly we want to go. I really want to go back up to the UP, but I've heard that the bugs are kind of unbearable right now. I don't know, maybe William Beck, you can tell me what it was like for you last week. Let's choose a quest here. Lizard's Mask. Hi. Let's do this one, because this is the right level. So, quest is way over here, okay. Let's fast travel here then. Bugs just want some loving too. Bugs can get their loving from other bugs. If they didn't bother me, I would be totally fine with bugs. But they gotta be jumping and buzzing all over me. I don't like it. Okay. Bear with me here. I gotta check my controls, because I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do this? Options. Okay, how do I call my horse? Whistle. Okay, down on the map. Okay. Hopefully I have a horse. They don't have one. I thought I had one. Alright. Well, let's start looking for a horse. Hey Bob, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Oh, I'm gonna catch up on some of these comments. Speaking of on sale, The Long Dark is an open world survival game that I think would really interest Andrew. You survive in Canadian winter, it's brutal, and you go so far as making feather sticks. That does sound kind of cool. We always talk about how cool it would be if they made like a really realistic survival game. Oh crap! Jesus, snakes! Oh my god, I did not see them at all. I was just like, look, I just thought they were ropes on the ground. Yeah, what's up? Snakes are no match for me. Oh, maybe you are. Oh my god, ow. Well, I'm dead. It was cold and the bugs were minimal. Then it warmed up and it came out. This was the right time to go though. Okay. Reading a book on John Muir. I'm old, got confused, had a bit of a senior moment. Boy Wilderness, hey, welcome to the stream. Hiked pictured rocks at Chapel Beach. Mosquitoes were not terrible, worse if no breeze. We relied only on permethrin treated cloths. Well, that's good. I'm hoping by the time I go in September, it'll be kind of minimal in terms of bugs and the weather will be kind of cool. Like, in terms of, like, it'll be chill. I hope your trip was good, though. Classic snakes in an alley trick. They got me. They bamboozled me. The old snakes pretending to be ropes tricks. Hey, I died to snakes because I'm an assassin. I don't assassinate snakes. Alright, maybe I can call my horse now that I'm out here. There he is, yeah. Hey, horsey. Okay, how do I yaw him? Sorry, gotta check my controls again. Yeah, well. Yeah, so when William Beck, when we went to North Manitou Island, that's we went apparently during the height of black fly season. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad for Rob because I guess they like to fight him. But I was wearing like long sleeves, long pants, and I didn't have nearly as much of a problem. And then when we got to North Manitou, the breeze was kind of constant, so it wasn't as bad there. Gonna beach camp Gamble Rogers State Park here in Florida and do the A1A scenic route in mid-July. Lots of sharks in the Atlantic coast right now, though. Well, I guess just be careful when you swim, but beach camping sounds awesome. That's technically one thing that we haven't done yet. Like, we've hiked along beaches and lake shores, but we haven't had a chance to, like, camp on the sandy ground, which would be really cool. Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, let's dismount.
Time to find the hyena. Must first speak to Mered, Polidorus' contact. He is a merchant somewhere in this marketplace.
REI is having their 4th of July sale, and a lot of their REI branded goods are like 40 to 70% off. Every time I get, like, mail about sales at REI, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go get some stuff. And I think about it, there's really not much that I've needed for a while now. So I'm really not sure. Because, like, my boots are still going strong, and my hiking poles are good. I'm happy with my my backpack and my sleeping bag and everything. So, oh, but I guess I was gonna look into a new GPS. So maybe I guess that doesn't count as an REI branded thing now. Uptrail says he's going to the Porcupine Mountains on July 6th. That sounds awesome. We so I was talking with Uptrail about a trip to the Porcupine Mountains on that weekend, and I think we decided we were going to try and do something a little closer to, because it's a 12-hour drive to the Porcupine Mountains, which is just, it's so long, and you need a lot of time to plan for that, and around the travel and everything. Taking my brother-in-law on his first overnight trip ever. He is several years past open heart surgery and is wanting to see if he will like it. We're only doing 5 miles total. Well, that's awesome. I'm sure he'll have a good time. Jason Bourgeois, when we do our week-long trips, I try to film one video per day, like I did with Colorado in the Assembly. Hey, have a good night, Sal. Thanks for joining us, man. Uptrail, I still can't, like, even fathom hiking 200 miles, 213 miles. How many days did you take to do the 213 mile hike? I know you were making pretty good distance, like what, like 15 miles? Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Welcome to Mered's wares, traveler. Well, what do you think?
Junk?
Be off then.
I haven't finished.
Are you blind? I've nothing left to show you.
But you've much to tell me. About the hyena.
Ah, funny. As it turns out, that happens to be the most expensive thing I'm offering.
Funny indeed.
Delivery upon payment.
Okay, I guess I have to pay him 100 drachmas. Well, I don't know how much money I have. Where does it tell me? Inventory. 400. Oh, I've got 5,000.
Do you have
your
enough
money.
to barter with me?
Yeah. Your absurd fee. Now what can you tell me?
The hyena is not her real name. Easy, easy. A poor attempt at humor, I'm afraid.
Where can I find her?
Her name is Khaliset. A favor. Some customers of mine took my horse after a dispute. Their camp lies in a quarry just south of here. Take my man, retrieve my horse, and I'll give you what you came for.
I just
How you
paid you,
find
though.
yourself in Apollodorus' company escapes me.
You'll get it for me. If Apollodorus wants my continued
13
service.
days. Man, that's crazy. Melissa Pool. There are some good islands here in Georgia that you have to boat to. Hallwater and Flies, Costacay, or Cumberland. This mission looks shady. Look at that attention to detail. No teeth. Did he not have teeth? I didn't even look. I'm so rich in the game, though. Oh gosh, are these bad guys? No, they're just walking around with spears. Excuse me, gentlemen. Alright, let's go retrieve this guy's horse. Oh, there are his men. So I need to take one of these.
You are friends with Mered?
Barely. He's a necessary ally.
Mered rarely keeps protectors as allies. He doesn't trust authorities. But he pays well. And very few pay at all here in Giza. Cannot trust this sand in your hand.
What can you tell me of the hyena? This Khaliset girl.
We speak one word, and we are hyena food. Nice try. Come on, be on guard. We have a horse to retrieve.
Taking 3 horses to retrieve 1 horse. Makes a lot of sense. on back there. Stop running. Oh my gosh.
Cut the bastard off! You are dead!
Ooh, that was cool. Hey, have a good evening, Jason. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I know, Scott, I know. We are definitely going to be taking a trip down there soon. Josh. I'm brutal. They attacked me first.
Get him!
I'm perfectly fine with letting people stay alive as long as they don't bother me.
You bastard!
I'd be waiting 10 minutes scoping all the baddies with the bird. Yeah, I think I would probably normally do that too, but I'm sure, like you said, I'm trying to be a little more. Alright, I found the horse. Trying to be a little bit more interactive. I don't even know how to switch my weapon. No, don't get on the horse. Going all Conan on them. My friends have been playing that game, and apparently it's pretty over the top.
I'll rip you to shreds! You are dead! Hey! I've got trouble here!
Oh, what? What was that?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Are you guys planning any trips up to Canada? Actually, yes. Well, sort of. One of the locations we're looking at for,
This must be Mered's horse.
for July 4th
Neglected to
weekend
tell me his customers were bandits.
is, Kawartha, I believe is the name of the place. Kawartha Provincial Park. Which has canoeing, so I guess it'd be kind of a lot like Algonquin. I think we're also looking at the Adirondacks. And then we also really want to plan another trip up to North Manitou Island again and actually hike the majority of the island this time. The first time we went, we really didn't see much of it at all. Oh, that mission went a lot smoother than I expected.
My physician, Gerek. You're back!
Yes, Kawartha Highlands
Well, look
Provincial
at
Park.
this!
You failed to mention it was
Also,
in the
Greenball
possession
Man,
of
I mean, we
bandits.
definitely want to go up
Slipped
to
my mind.
Banff.
Good.
I don't know when, but
Stronger
Banff
than
is
mine.
just... It's an
I
awesome
thought you
place.
said it was yours.
Yes, of course it is. You've done good by me, my friend.
Then you'll deliver as promised.
My word is my word.
My cat disappeared.
But I've one more thing to ask of you.
Done with your games.
All right.
I'll be starting a new job Thursday, so I'm not
The
sure how
hyena
much
lives in a
backing
cavern, Just
doing
over
the
those
rest of the year,
hills.
maybe a few weekends.
Day and night she roams the desert collecting silica,
okay, that's why
precious
you were able to
teardrops
do
of
the
the gods.
213 miles.
What has happened to those who have
It's good that you
interfered
found
is
that you were
best
able to get
left
out there and do
unsaid.
that.
If I find you've led me on another futile chase, it won't be my words that hit your ears.
1,000 promises. I have no reason to defy you. Don't die out there!
Rockwall Trail.
Not a deal.
What if I just took his horse? Is there anything special about it?
Hey! That's my horse!
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
You can't steal something already stolen, Mered.
Yes, Bryan. Please return the horse to the stables for me.
This guy's. I don't like this guy. I feel like I should take his horse, but I don't want to... If you've ever played Skyrim, it's just extremely easy to piss off all the NPCs suddenly. I don't think I want to do that. Murder just flashed in Bryan's eyes. Yeah, maybe. Haven't you ever played Skyrim and you save and then just have a little murder spree in the town? No, just me. Those bad guys? Oh, they are.
Snap to. We've got. Eat this. Not have come here. There you are.
I don't know if this is gonna work. It worked. Oh, I can pick up the arrows. That was pretty cool. I felt pretty slick there. Have a good night, Marie Fisher. Oh, Tim Lawson. Have a good night, man. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, as long as you save. Skyrim, where it's 47 littering fine, you end up with you having to run silver mines. So, the first time my brother ever played Skyrim, he killed a chicken in the very first town that you go to, and all the guards started chasing him and killing him, and he was just so confused as to what the heck was going on. And I think that kind of threw him off. I think that kind of put him off Skyrim for like the next month before he picked it up again. I feel like Cyberpunk will... It'll probably include some sort of morality system, right? What am I doing? Where's my horse? Dang. So I feel like I killed 90% of Markarth before I realized you'd have to kill the last witness to your crime. Hey, how's it go in Red Dead Redemption 1? No witnesses, no crime? I think you did the right thing. See, that's the kind of funny and weird thing that can happen in Skyrim. It can just completely, like, mess up, and then you'll just be, like, screwed, I guess. How do I run? Do I hold A? I kind of regret not taking that horse. I'm sure this is thrilling for you guys to watch. Oh! Not expect that. Yeah, right? Those snakes were so powerful. That was like totally unfair. When I was in Japan, it was the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I feel bad for people. I feel bad for having so much fun with so many Japanese salespeople dressed like the most stereotypical cowboys. I feel like Red Dead 2 wouldn't really be that big of a game in Japan. I don't know. Was it a big release over there? Okay, I'm gonna do this quest, and then I'll close the game. We can keep the chat going for a bit, but it's really hard to interact and play this game at the same time. I feel like I should choose a game that requires less constant focus. Had a massive worldwide marketing budget. Yeah, I guess that's true. It was like a huge game. Oh god, more hyenas. Let's avoid that. The one thing about this game is the climbing is just so easy that it almost makes traveling through the normal way completely pointless. I don't know if that's what they kind of intended, but it's kind of funny. Getting close. We wanted to go to Pictured Rocks for the 4th, but all the campsites are reserved through the weekend. Yeah, that seems like... Yeah, Pictured Rocks is a pretty popular place. I'll probably want to reserve my campsites for my trip well in advance. My Malaysian friends are all playing Red Dead Redemption. We'll be in Cherokee for the 4th to celebrate the natives. Although the geography is beautiful. Yeah, the geography is really good in this game.
So this is the hyena's lair. No sign of Khaliset though. Meret was telling the truth. Yeah, I need to figure out where she went.
Oh, hyena! Alright, not bad. Didn't die. That's always a plus. Investigate. So I need to investigate the area. Oh, there's something over here. Interact.
Someone has made this... a letter. The symbol of the snake is on it. Khaliset is clearly working with the Order. And they don't know she took some of the silica for herself. What was worth the danger of crossing the Order?
Something else here.
This is where Khaliset slept, protected from sandstorms. The lotus flower of rebirth. She must have picked these for a reason.
Okay. Do I need to continue? Exited investigation. Oh, maybe something here, yeah.
Now why would one of her loyal beasts be caged?
I just heard someone.
Help me! Please!
Oh.
Do not let her take... Mercy! Thank you, Magi.
The hyena, where is she?
I do not know. I'm the only one left. She took the others away hours ago.
Took them where?
She kills them! I know it! She... Her hands! Oh, gods! Her hands are so bloody!
Peace, friend.
Oh,
You are
Esther,
free.
this game is called...
I will deal with Haliset.
Well, yeah, it's Assassin's Creed Origins,
Where is Haliset taking
based in
captives?
Egypt.
And why?
It's a game I had for a while, and I played some of it, and just kind of like stopped playing just because I never had enough time to really settle into it. So let's go. Oh crap! Go away, fire. Okay. Well, I was gonna investigate that cage, but I guess not anymore. Okay, now let's go up.
Khufu's tomb. She has detailed every crevice. Ah, she has not finished. That is where I will find her. I will head to the pyramids.
Alright. Okay, so I think we finished that quest. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game for now. Need to figure out how to do that. MS control. I think it would be easier to save. No, that's the store. How do I save again? Do I just quit to title screen? Yes. Maybe, oh, maybe it autosaves. Can't remember if it does. It probably does. Alright, well, I probably should have quit to desktop. So, I hope you guys had a good time. I'm sorry I didn't really have anything specific planned. But we can keep chatting if you guys want to. And if not, I can go ahead and end the stream. So, take these off here. Let me just go back through these comments and see if I missed anything here. Just left Chapel Loop. 6:24. Bugs not terrible, but it seems like more after a couple days. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Next time I stream, maybe we can try, like I said, something a little, maybe something that's like a little more interactive. Have a good night, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. So maybe like a choose your own adventure type game where you guys can kind of tell me what to do. I think that'd be kind of fun. Also, I know the stream was a little late, so I apologize about that. I've got to check out some of the links that people sent me. The Void, I think. What was the name of that one survival game? Does anybody remember the name of that survival game? That he was talking about, like where you collect mushrooms and stuff? The Long Dark? Okay. Maybe that's something we could play. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you already bought it? Is it on... Oh, it's 75% off on Steam? Let's take a look right now, then. If I can remember my Steam login, that is. How's your survival 101, Brian? Maybe I'll wait to play it till when Andrew gets back. He can help me with it. The Long Dark. Oh, it's only $7. It's very positive reviews. Okay. Maybe I'll probably get it, and then maybe next time I stream we can take a look at it. Oh, Marie, you're playing Borderlands 2? I love that game. I'm so excited for Borderlands 3. I put so much time into Borderlands 2 when it first came out. Who are you playing as? You make mushroom tea, and it hit me that Andrew would get a kick out of it. A more extreme Oregon Trail, it sounds like, yeah. I like how in the description of the game it says there are no zombies. It's funny that they have to explicitly state that because zombies have been like something of a fad for video games lately. So yeah, let me know if you guys would enjoy me playing that game next time. I think it'd be kind of cool. Go ahead and add to my wish list. Obviously, I'd be into it, yes. At least zombies aren't sparkling vampires. That's true. Send me a message when you come up to my area. I'll try to at least do a quick meetup with you. I'll definitely send you a message when we plan to head up there. If Porcupine Mountain doesn't happen between now and my Pictured Rocks trip, I'll just hit you up regarding my Pictured Rocks trip. I mean, I'll probably message you anyways as I plan it. Alright guys, it looks like we're starting to wind down a little bit, so why don't we go ahead, and it's getting a little late, so why don't we go ahead and call it a night. I want to thank everyone for joining me and just hanging out with me while I played games and letting us chat. Andrew, so if you read the description, Andrew's busy this week. I'll try to do the weekly update for him, and I don't know if there's anything, like any extra content we're releasing this week. I'll have to check with the guys. So yeah, tune in next week, okay? I think Andrew will probably be streaming next week, and he'll probably be talking about his experience in New York with his Kung Fu training camp. Alright guys, have a good night. Thank you so much.